Commission and has done so much to further the Fulbright cooperation over the past 60 years. It is a great pleasure for me now to introduce Jill Esposito, Chargé d'Affaires at the U.S. Embassy in Reykjavik, and also honorary co-chair of the Commission. Jill.
Minister, honored Fulbright grantees, and distinguished guests. It's a great pleasure for me to be with you today to celebrate something truly important. Today is important for the Fulbright program, important for the relationship between the United States and Iceland, and an important reminder of what higher education can do to promote understanding and friendship between our nations. The 60th anniversary of the Fulbright program is important indeed. I want to take this opportunity to thank you, Belinda, the Fulbright Commission staff, and the Board of Directors for your tireless work in promoting the program and selecting the Fulbright grantees for Iceland, and to thank the government of Iceland for its continued financial support of the Fulbright program. Education is the most valuable investment any society can make, and I must admit that I am the only female in my family who is not an educator. Through education, we build a brighter future. All fields of society become stronger with increased knowledge, and through learning, students can seek the fulfillment of their dreams, which in turn enriches society. Educational exchanges between countries allow students to connect with the country's culture and make friendships that can last a lifetime. These connections are vital to building and maintaining relationships between our countries. And the Fulbright program is the flagship international educational program sponsored by the U.S. government. It is known throughout the world for its continuous success in fostering better understanding among nations and for developing the talent of individuals. To be chosen as a Fulbright grantee is a high honor, which stays with you throughout your professional career, and indeed, throughout the rest of your life. And I think these names are a great recognition of that fact. Fulbright grantees are members of an elite club, a program which only 8,000 people worldwide are invited to join each year. Fulbright alumni include world leaders in government, academia, business, media, and cultural institutions, an illustrious honor roll. To the U.S. Fulbrighters here who have completed their studies in Iceland, I commend you for a job well done. Through your interaction with our Icelandic friends, you have helped shape the way Icelanders perceive Americans and have made an invaluable contribution to U.S. public diplomacy by doing so. Likewise, Icelandic Fulbright grantees have enlightened Americans, students and professors in the United States about this wonderful island nation. Along with a Fulbright grant comes responsibility. Each grantee becomes an unofficial ambassador of his or her country, its ideals, its history, and its culture. We hope in turn that the Fulbright experience provides a deeper and broader understanding of each grantee's host country that they can share with family, friends, and colleagues in the future. This person-to-person exchange is the goal that Senator Fulbright had in mind when he proposed the scholarship program back in 1946, following the end of World War II. He said, "The Fulbright program aims to bring a little more knowledge, a little more reason, and a little more compassion into world affairs, and thereby to increase the chances that nations will learn at last to live in peace and friendship." Every Fulbrighter can take enormous pride for his or her role in fulfilling the Senator's legacy. Minister Jurgensen, I would like to end by inviting you up to the stage to present you with a signed congratulatory letter marking the 60th anniversary from our Acting Assistant Secretary, Mark Talbot. Suitably framed for the occasion. It reads, "Dear Mr. Minister, I'm delighted to send greetings from Washington to all those gathered to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the U.S.-Iceland Fulbright Commission. This anniversary underscores the strong and enduring relationship between our countries. Since the Fulbright Commission in Iceland was established in 1957, more than 1,400 Icelandic and U.S. students, scholars, researchers, professionals, and educators have participated in Fulbright exchanges. Through Fulbright, the bonds of understanding and friendship between the people of our countries have grown, making a significant impact on participants in their home and host communities. The Fulbright program remains as vital and relevant today as when it was first established. It's the cornerstone of the U.S.-Icelandic bilateral relationship and should remain a priority for both countries. The success of the Fulbright program in Iceland has been made possible by the work of the U.S.-Iceland Fulbright Commission and the generous support of both our governments, as well as academic institutions and increasingly the private sector. It gives me great pleasure to join you in recognizing the many achievements of the Fulbright Commission over the 60 years past. And I know that our productive collaboration will continue long into the future, and I send my best wishes for continued success. Sincerely, Mark Taplin, Acting Assistant Secretary, Educational and Cultural Affairs.